First date flopped? Perfect. Here's what I did next. You know, when you go on these apps, I'm on Hinge, I'm on Bumble right now. I tried Match, I tried Coffee Meets Bagel. I have been doing these online dating apps for years. I have a lot of experience being rejected or perceiving that I'm rejected, or maybe doing too much and then getting rejected. Well, what happens is that I'm messaging this person. You know, you got those exclamation points going, you got the emojis flying, things are working out well, the texts are coming in. They're not like an hour later, 2 hours later, we text. Of course, there's gonna be some give and pull. I have to get some work done. She may have to get some work done. Could be in the evening, we're going to the gym, but still, there is a cadence of the text. We go to an Italian restaurant and I'm messaging her on the app and she said that she will be there in 5 minutes. And then she shows up in like 25 minutes. I'm trying to keep my cool here, trying to be charismatic, all the books that I've read, making sure that my body language is open. I'm relaxed. I went to the bathroom twice before that, checking myself out, and then looking at the messages to see if she's sending me a message with an emoji. When somebody sends me a message with an exclamation point or an emoji, I feel warm. I feel like they like me. I might do well on a date if they do that. Sometimes it's a little bit of a self-limiting belief, but I still enjoy it. She comes, we sit down, she smells very good. She speaks a couple of other languages. I say, oh my God, what happened? Did you have breakfast in different languages? As an example, in Russian, it's "Ты пил чай," which is did you have chai. "И то было хорошо?" She just starts cracking up. She's like, why are you talking about that? Боже мой means, oh my God. How about in Chinese? 你鸡早饭了吗? That is, did you have breakfast? 我的天哪. That's, oh my God. Nevertheless, you don't think that it's going bad. And then you're kind of looking to see if she's looking at her watch, trying to understand, not read, the body language. The date goes on for a couple of hours. I walk her out to her car. I give her a hug. I do speaking about self-belief, mindset shift, patient experience. I talk about communicating empathetically. And as I'm talking to her, I'm like thinking in my mind, well, if she's not gonna see me again, let me at least get some free feedback from her, like a dating coach. I've had many dating coaches. What happens is that I message her right after the date, which I probably should not have done, according to dating experts like Courtney Ryan. I really like Courtney Ryan. Following her, I'm not promoting her videos right now, but following her has really helped me. Texting right after a date, including Kazia Noble, audiobook by her, talks about not messaging for 3 days. But I'm not very sure about that. Messaging for 3 days seems like a long time. There's so much competition out there. I feel like I have to be right here. He has to know. But at the same time, that's a limiting belief because I bring a lot of value. I take care of myself, eat well, I exercise regularly, I'm financially stable, I'm a doctor. But nevertheless, this is not about her. This is not about what she did. This is not about what she did wrong and blaming her and me venting. This is more about learning and understanding what I need to do to not go back to some of the same things that I used to do. Drink, drug, gamble, eat bad. Those are some of the things that I used to do before when I got rejected by anybody, whether it was a friend, a family member, a relationship, maybe a job, whatever the case is, somebody at work, somebody rejecting me, I fell into the path of least resistance and tried to fix my emotions around it. But that's not what I'm doing right now. Instead, I am accepting that this happened. I'm acknowledging that it's God's work because I've been granted so many different things in my life. I am trying to do what I call a responsibility transfer. I did this in a new audiobook, and I've been doing that now as I've been coming off of dates. Right away, I have a mindset saying that, what can I do better the next time? And then I start listening to an audiobook. God, look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feel bad. You're gonna let me feel bad for whatever time. I'm gonna do these action steps that I don't want to. As an example, I'm gonna go run. As an example, I'm gonna eat healthy. As an example, I'm gonna go to the gym. I just don't think about it. I just do it. I just take the action right away. I also say this too, is that if I'm gonna feel bad, I'm gonna feel bad. And if that's for a half hour, 45 minutes, I'm gonna feel bad. If that's for a day, I'm gonna give myself that day to feel bad. After my mom died, we lived together for the last 7 years of her life. I cried so much for 2 years. Sometimes after these dates, I wish I could cry. Maybe you guys can put down in the comment, I probably should be like watching a movie or something and crying so I can feel better. But what I call this is mind hygiene, where I just accept, I embrace, I don't fix the emotions around it, I don't overcome thoughts, I don't blame anybody, I don't talk to anybody about it. This is the first time I'm even talking about it to anybody. These dates, I don't talk to anybody about any of it. There's a lot of things that I think that other people may be able to do better, but see, that's not my business though. My business is to manage what I can do. Now, if something does go wrong, what I would do is I would come back to the table, I would write it down, not guess, not think, not talk. I would write it down to see what I could have done better. And that's what mind hygiene is. After that, I will say, okay, was it projection or protection for my creator? And then after that, I'll move on. But I've like accepted like 99.9% of this will be rejection. Sometimes when somebody will say, hey, look, I want to go on another date, I'm like, are you serious? Like, is this gonna really happen? I mean, should I even say yes? Should I do the push-pull where you wait for a little bit and then you text them back? I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. I'm just saying that I just need to do what I can do to manage myself. I was 60 pounds overweight several years. I don't want to be that person. This is what I'm doing. And how about this? Date went dry. Thought we'd vibe. Spoke different accents. Spanish, I cry. Russian, I say, oh my God, how about that? Oh my. But that convo took a dive. But I write mind hygiene, yeah, I thrive. Next day, GTL, gym, tan, laundry. Yeah, I survive, I'm alive. If you want to see how my next date flopped, click on this video right here.